Yo guys, what's going on? Robert Warshack here, and I have a Handlock, very fun deck, probably the most fun I've had with the deck this patch cycle so far. Tons of options with this deck, and surprisingly it wins very, very nicely. So this deck is going to have a very, very control healing sort of early game with stuff like Thorn Veil, stuff like the Drain Soul, Defile, Health Drink, Domino Effect, Mortal Eradication. You see all this is just kill all of our opponent's small stuff, make sure we're not dying. From there, we're going to go into like Forge of Wills, which is your location, which copies a big minion you have with Rush, and your big minions are going to be Dark Alley Pact and your Mountain Giant. We also run two endgames, so we can resummon the Dark Alley Pact minion, which is really important for 2 mana. Endgame also works on Sargeras. If Sargeras happens to be the last demon that died, you can get a 2 mana Sargeras again, and then go ahead and use the same portal that's out and use his ability, and it works. That's super, super sick. From there, Symphonies, because it's just a hell of a card. We run Loken because we run a bunch of big minions. We run Manager because, again, we run a bunch of big minions and using Magic Wand and hitting some important stuff's awesome. Sargeras in this meta is super, super good, especially with the portal being able to suck things into it, whether it's Ziliax to stop them from resummoning it or what have you. You run Ziliax because he's heal and he's hard to deal with. This is going to play very, very similar to the Handlocks we've done in the past, where it's tap, tap, tap in the early game, or just deal with minions, and then we're going to go ahead, flood the board with basically 8/8, 7/7s, 9/9s from turn 4 to 8. Eventually they'll die. If they don't, we follow it up with Ziliax, Sargeras, Martin, or just more minions. Eventually they will die, and that's what you'll see in these videos. So enjoy. Our health drink, our Popgar. I'm not really sold on reverb in this deck. Nobody's playing any minions that I need to reverb. Right? Like, who am I reverbing? So I'd have to play Manager. What is it? Manager, Wheel, Ziliax. 30-30 or 15-15, right? So if I remove both reverbs, that does that. Endgames are for Dark Alley Pact and potentially Sargeras. If I go coin location, that can't be right. I mean, it makes sense for Dark Alley Pact next turn. Is this an anti-aggro deck? Yes. Well, I mean, it's like a mid-rangey deck. It's not really... I don't really know. What would you consider Handlock? It's like a mid-range deck. Because it doesn't, like, its control is just summoning big minions that need to be dealt with kind of thing. It's a lot of fucking damage between these two things. I think I have the good amount of healing I need. I actually don't even know if you need Manager. Let's find a way. God, this is 30 damage in between these two things. I wonder, do you ever drop one giant? You know what I mean? Because I could drop double reverb and a giant, and then I can put in the 15/15. I can put in the wheel, and I can put in Zilliax. I'd probably just leave the 1/1 in play, right? Martin is good when you have no cards in your deck, though. He also does make some content. I'd probably play Martin. But then you'd also want to play Doom, so you could ramp. But I don't know. This guy can chill, dude. Oh, let's hopefully think we're not dead from 10. I have some healing next turn. I have more healing here. Yeah. Like double giant, like one giant is fine, but dude, I don't think you need double, like 2 dark alleys and 2 giants. Plus you have Loken, plus you had that 15/15. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's like one giant. Because like that's 4 different cards that you need like by turn 4. You turn 5 is fine too because you have forage on 4. You know what I mean? Like it's not, it's like not that crazy. All right. So that's gonna be Siphon. I have to trade into one of these. My click almost siphoned my own guy. I'd rather him go to 2. That's why if this was bit put to 3, it would have just died to corpse anyway. I guess I made a mistake. Thought I could play this. I don't want to tap. Because I wouldn't probably be playing anything else. I guess I would play Symphony. I mean... Okay. Worth. Because this puts lethal on the board. Yep, instead of him hitting face now, he has to hit them in. We all live in the Pokemon world, Pokemon. Yo, chill. Yeah, if I wouldn't have tapped, he would have just killed me here. I was actually interested in draw 6, but this is fine. We're barely hanging on, boys. Problem is this Corpsicle is killing me, dude. And I don't really have tap. Like, tap isn't really something I could casually do. Do you think I'm reverbing this so I could cycle? I think this is giant Drain Soul. All right. All right. Oh boy. He needs 5 damage. Dude, that early game double location was insane amounts of just damage. Rob, do not reverb. Oh god. What are the chances that all these hit face? All right, we win. Rob, do not reverb the fucking 1 mana 2/2. You telling me that wouldn't be very cash money, bro? So attack power gives like attack power and only attack power. Agility gives attack power. Agility gives crit. Agility gives dodge. Agility is the base stat that breaks off into attack power. It's like a subset of what agility does. I think this is a keep. So ideally, if it was up to you, you would have every single item just have agi on it. Instead of like plus 32 attack power, you would just rather have 16 agility. Itama. Well, buff deck versus big deck. Let's check it out, boys. Do you play Giant over Dark Alley? Probably because you have endgame, right? Legendary like Ho-Ho. Oh, you actually have double endgame. Yeah, you just play Dark Alley pack and then you just throw up, right? Like, I don't even think about it. I play the card, it summons the dude, right? And then I go endgame, and then it ends the game. Yeah, the only, like, reverb works for, like, if they have their Titan, right? And I don't have my Siphon Soul. But, I mean, we have Twisting Nether and stuff. Yo, am I playing Giant or am I playing Symphony? Giant is Gary. I could have tapped Giant. That was stupid. I got overly excited. Ultimate power. Yo, he's giving me a juicy domino effect. About the... Oh, he's trading? Why wouldn't you attack first before playing all this? Whatever. I'm not going to question his integrity. Defile. It's actually kind of hard because I can't attack face. This is 2 and then 3 and then 4 into 5. Rather it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, both are like the same thing. You know. Nothing feels better than watching a paladin squirm. This is a good song. It's Weeb Wednesday. There's so much we can do, chat. This is disgusting. This paladin is just getting absolutely decimated. He's trying to pull out like every trick in the book right now. Actually, 1 damage off lethal. Ugh, I don't like that. Also very obnoxious. Whatever. Something, dark side. Something, complete. I'm just gonna post that just for the sheer satisfaction of watching that paladin fucking get ran over, dude. That guy literally just, he had no ability to play the game.